Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over the new Dolores cabin that was added in with this most recent battle pass. Now on paper, this thing is going to be incredibly good. It's very likely to be the next like light cabin to meta in crossout. The main reason for that is just because it is a better legendary Catalina. And the Catalina is one of the most meta cabins in the game. It has been since it came out, and this is just an improvement. The Dolores is an improvement on it in pretty much every single way. It's legendary, so you have one more energy. In terms of its stats, it has the same power, but you can carry about 500 kilograms more. And it has a stronger perk than the Catalina. So you initially start with a 20% reduction to the damage of your weapons. Every stack of your Dolores that you then get will give you 8% extra damage up to a total of 10 stacks, so another 80%. Basically meaning that when you start within your Dolores, you're at a 20% reduction. When you finish, you're at a 60% addition. Now, an extra 60% damage on just your cabin is absolutely insane, and the stacks aren't too difficult to get at all if you run in like explosive weapons, because it comes in both damage numbers, yellow and the white, with these cabins. So even if you're on anything that does explosive, it's very easy to get one stack per shot, like whether you're on like a Waltz or a Helican or something like that. And even if you're not, even if you're on like something you'd never think of using a Dolores on, like a DPS build, one of my clanmates, Carpet, prefers the Dolores on his Punisher car just because it's very easy to get the stacks up. All you need is 3 stacks in a Dolores before you're actually in the green, so to speak. So you've bypassed that initial 20% reduction. And that 3 stacks in the Punishers or in something like a DPS Punisher takes basically no time at all. So it's incredibly good. 60% total, like I said. And bear in mind, that's only like counting the cabin. You've got things like Jackie, you've got things like J stacks. If you wanted to, you could run, say, a ranged Dolores Hover with Jackie. That's an extra 13% damage. Then you get an extra 60% from a Dolores. And then you get to, say, your J stacks. That will put you up to a total, because you get 28 from the J. That's 201% extra damage. Essentially, double damage with a full 10 stack of Dolores on a full J stack, which is pretty insane. And yeah, I figured we'd run this in a very optimal build for it. So we've got this Clan Wars Helican Hover, just to explain what I'm off about. We've got the Dolores Cabin, obviously. Cyclops, just to increase the reload. A Yeti, so we sneak up on people. Jackie, just to give us a bit more power and, again, to up that damage. And like I said, in this thing, when we get a full 10 stacks, we will be doing 200% damage with Helicons, which already like innately hit really, really hard. And the cool thing about running Helicons with a Dolores is that it's incredibly easy to get stacks. The first shot or two might take you 2 shots to get the stacks, but pretty much guaranteed after that, you are getting a Dolores stack every time you shoot the Helican. And the Dolores has a nice little perk over the Catalina, whereby in between, it's hard to say actually, because it says after the time before the next bonus runs out, which is a bit confusing for me. But generally, from what I understand, when you get a stack and it's on a bit of a cooldown, during that cooldown, you get 15% extra damage. So if we can go off what I'm on about here, I'll just shoot at this build right here. And then at the one where the blue is now, I think that's what it means, because it's essentially on cooldown now. And I think during that time, you get an extra 15% damage. So this thing is just insane. Okay, but this should be absolutely amazing. You're pretty much going to see this being used on anything with guns. If it's a ranged Helican, if it's a ranged Hover, as long as it's not like a Scorpion or something, you're probably better off on a Dolores. And a lot of the times, if you're on a ranged car as well, you might actually be better off on a Dolores. The games now will jump into the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP. I will just say that this isn't really a question of if this cabin is good. This cabin is definitely good. This cabin is definitely meta. And this is probably the biggest reason to buy this most recent Battle Pass. It's just a question of how good it is. Because at the end of the day, it's a legendary Catalina, and the Catalina's already meta as hell. So this is going to be very, very good. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. And I'll catch you in the games now. Okay, Helican Dolores time. Now this is going to be a strong build. It's basically impossible for it not to be a strong build, if I'm honest. It's a legendary Catalina at the end of the day. Question is, how strong is it going to be? The hell am I getting shot by? Okay, let's help these teammates on the left. Just murder this. Oh, he's on it. I guess he did. 2k, bloody hell, we're on like a 2-stack as well. Oh, that guy's gonna hit so much. Yeah, okay, that guy's pretty much crippled now. Sweet. I love Halligan. So we should push on the left. That's 900 damage, and I think we landed like half the rockets. We're already on the 7-stack. That's impressive. Oh! Good. Terrible shot there. Bloody hell. Full 10-stack on this thing, I'm hitting like a god. Right, well, our first game went great. This build feels really quite good to move, even with an unfused cabin. Mobility isn't bad at all. The jockey obviously helps with them. Point is, actually, I need to check after this game what the fusion for this thing is. Is it mass or is it a power one? Because you never know with the devs. Sometimes the devs will make like logical decisions with the cabin fusions, and then sometimes they'll give a humpback a Dura power fuse in an event. It's like, who the hell wants a power fused humpback? Poor 1.4, bloody hell. Oh, man. Okay. What's going on here, fellas? Oh, okay. Destroyer. Grab him, mate. I think we're fucked. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, this build's life is measured in seconds. Please miss. Thank you. Well. Build, please. Hang on, man. How am I alive? Oh, he's dipped. I might actually survive this. Yo, Clap, are we magically gonna win this somehow? I'd love to help, but... Okay, somehow we won. I don't know how. Well, annoyingly, I just checked the battle pass, and the fusions for the Dolores are Dura and Mass, which is obviously not what you want if you want to have a... Which means I'm probably going to end up keeping this Dolores, because by the looks of it, I'm going to need to refuse it when I actually unlock my battle pass one. Try and get some Dura power on that thing. I love that. 1.4, 0 stacks. Bloody hell. Nice pop song on that guy. Okay, we can just push him now. This guy's dead. Help my teammates out with one shot. Nice. We're dead. Ow. Go away. Where's my spider teammate? He's dead. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Nice. We're already on 7 stacks. It feels like we haven't actually done that much fighting. Oh, good shot, mate. Yeah, I think a lot of people today have been surprised by... Well, not today, but since Thursday. Have been surprised by how squishy the light builds are in the game now since the shoot-throughs have been changed or nerfed. Because my Scorpion hover before the changes, my Scorpion Nox, I think it had like 3,400 HP? Something like that. Now it has 2,100. Like, over a third of its HP is just gone, basically. Same with the punny car, that's lost, I think, like 1,000 odd damage, or Dira. Everything is a lot squishier now. There's a dog on my left, he's making... There it is, I hear him. Hello, mate. There you go. That's why I love the Helican, because you are heating for your teammates. Smack that guy. Oh. So much damage, man. That is a lot of damage. Just kind of want to hold my angle better. Heat in for my team. Where's that Scorpion? He's around here somewhere. I gotta heat my teammate just to help. And now we push. Yeah, I really think that this Dolores, when we get the fusions, is going to be like the next meta light carbon. At least for hovers, you know? Because it just makes a lot of sense. My clanmate Carpet, he was running this thing, or this carbon, on Punny Spider. No, Punny Dog. Punny Wheeled build. Earlier, which might sound stupid. Like, why the hell would you run it on a wheeled Punny build? And the reason for that is because you get your stacks so quickly that you can actually get, like, meaningful DPS out of it. I just got lucky because my guy came with me. Push Mr. Darbo. Good shot, Mr. Darbo. Thank you, time. Might switch to an Omamori, to be honest with this thing. Okay, I'm gonna push left just so this guy. Last thing I want right now is for the hover to shoot me. I don't mind about the spider at this range, to be honest. Oh, thank you, mate. Hey, could you go forward? Start, could you go, bro? Like, I'm a hover. heat for my teammate. We're on the side. Alright, he's done. Cloak back up. Sorted. Yep, just use my teammate as cover. It's a bit harsh maybe, but it's kind of how you play Helicons. Nice. Right, we'll do a couple more then. But so far, this carbine seems like one of the very best in the entire game. Just the sheer damage you get from it, like, you start at a 20% deficit, obviously, but when you're up to 10 stacks, that's 60% damage. 6-0. And that's before you get to anything else, you know, like the Jackie or... How did I somehow know he was there? Before you get to the Jackie or J stacks or anything like that. I mean, you add all those up, next thing you know, you're dealing like 200% bloody damage. Feels really, really quite meta. Bloody hell, I hit hard. Okay, Darbro's like right here, apparently. Darbro, if you could not strip me. I said not strip me. Oh, okay. Wait up, did Groshard just leave? Apparently. Still up here, lads. Hey, Dara. Can we talk about this? Jesus Christ, bro. Well, the carbine and the gun's done well. There's not much left I could have done, to be honest. Bloody hell. Sorry, team. Right, we'll call this last game, man. But yeah, this carbine is, like, properly top tier, if I'm honest. Definitely the best reason to get this latest battle pass in Crossout. Trying to hide from a Scorpion so I don't get murdered. Because yeah, the new weapons, they're fine, to be honest. They're pretty decent. They're interesting, unique, all that sort of stuff. But if you're looking for something that's like really meta, then this Dolores card is it. Come in, mate. Kaboom. I'll push him, mate. I'm healthy. Ish. Bloody hell, I love this thing. I really do. Kaboom. Okay, and that is it for the Dolores carbine. As you guys can see, this thing is just incredibly strong. In my opinion, it's definitely going to be the next like meta light carbine in Crossout on a lot of different things. The only exceptions that I see, if you want to be sneaky, use the Griffin. If you're on Scorpions, use the Nox. But I mean, practically everything else, I think a Dolores is just going to be better. The Dolores might actually be better than the Satori on a lot of builds. I know the Satori has a really good damage straight from the off, but it's like, it's difficult to get it with a drift, whereas Dolores, you already just need to shoot the enemy, which is pretty easy. So yeah, this thing is amazing, guys. It's definitely the best reason to get this battle pass. The only downside in this entire carbine is that the fusion that is given in the battle pass is not for power, so it looks like that a lot of the hover mains in Crossout, myself included, are going to need to refuse the Dolores at some point to get Dura and power instead of the Dura and mass that is provided. But even with a non-power fusion, as you guys can see, it's actually quite good on hover still, which is really solid. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.